Hey y'all, it's Vintage Vinny. Welcome to another antique store haul. Everything we're going to be looking at today came from Old Glory Antiques and Cannon Hill Antiques in Frederick, Maryland. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? For $9.50, I picked up these really awesome vintage ballerina chalkware pieces. I thought they were really neat, and I know that a lot of people like to decorate with these in regards to the mid-century era or maybe even the 1960s. They are in really good condition, very, very little damage. I mean, we got a little bit of paint loss there, but aside from that, these pieces are in great shape. So this one dealer has had this doll for quite a while. It was $6.50. He's from the 1980s. His name is Rob. I cannot remember for the life of me what line of toys he is, but he's from 1988, and he's worth about $20. So that's why I went ahead and picked him up. I got a copy of the 1953 Wonder Book Tom Corbett, A Trip to the Moon. I love kids' books. I just think they're really fun, and the graphics in these old books are absolutely amazing. So I had to have those, or have that. For $1.75 each, I picked up 4 vintage Valentines. I thought this one was rather unique. It says, "I want to steal your heart," and it's a little burglar climbing over a fence and onto a ladder. Now, I'm sorry, clown lovers, or clown haters, I'm sorry. This one I had to have. This one says, "You are the big tops with me, my Valentine." And he is kind of creepy, but I just thought he was super cool. This one says, "Hey, Mom, you're my best gal." And I just thought that was really cute. I couldn't leave that one behind. This one is a little controversial, because look what it says right here. That could be misinterpreted in many ways, and I'm not going to say anything more than that. But I could not resist those for the $1.75 a piece. This little piece was $3.50. It's just a vintage brooch. It's of a girl skating. I just thought she was really fun and funky, and she's going to go right into my junk jar so she doesn't get lost. She is enamel. There is no name on it, but I just thought she was super, super fun and funky. So the last thing that I'd like to share with you all from my trip to Old Glory are these awesome wall hangings. Now, these were originally $30. Amy actually did pick them up for me, and then I repaid her when I visited the shop. So they were $30. If you pay cash, you get 10% off, so they were $27. And then she actually bought a couple things from me from one of my live sales, so we just subtracted from that, so I ended up only giving her $19 for these. These are absolutely fantastic. They are wall hangings. They're dancing masquerade, I guess ballerina dancers, I guess you could call them, from the 50s or 60s. These pieces are chalk, and they hang on here with a like a metal ring. And they are in pretty good shape for their age. I mean, I don't see any really major significant issues with them. And they are just super fantastic mid-century. I absolutely love these. I will definitely be holding on to these and hanging them in my future home. Okay, so we are now taking a look at everything that I got at Cannon Hill Antiques. I spent a great amount of money. I think I spent over $100. Now, there were a few things that I bought that were not vintage that are not going to be in this haul, obviously. So, of course, I'm just sharing all the vintage stuff with you. So this was actually the first item that I found. It's a really neat-looking panoramic photo of a Victorian family. It looks like at the seaside. This, I believe I did pay up for at $7. Normally, I don't like to pay that for just one photograph, but this one was super unique. And I think somebody's even smiling right there. Do I see a smile? I do. Look at that. Very, very Victorian, turn of the century, don't you think? Top hats. Who wears top hats to the beach anymore? I know I don't. But that was just a really, really neat piece. So again, here's another item that I did pay up for at $5. This is an aluminum salt shaker. I actually have a set of these that I picked up at another antique store, and it was missing one. So now I have the complete set, and I can offer it with a complete shaker spice rack. So I don't remember exactly what order I got this stuff in, so bear with me, folks. Again, this is another thing that was actually has been there for a while. This is TV Superstars of 1980. And I recognize a few people. We got Robin Williams. We've got a very young and beautiful Valerie Bertinelli. Now, she's still very pretty even now. That looks like Pam Dauber. And oh boy, I cannot think of that guy's name. I know I know it in the back of my head, but it's just not coming to the front of my brain yet. So that was really cool. That was only $1. So I did get some vintage ephemera. I sometimes can't resist the graphics of the old postcards and such, so I picked this one up for New Year's. That was $2. And then I got this bag of ephemera here, and I don't know exactly what's in it. I didn't open it up to see, but it was only $2. So let's go ahead and open it up and take a look, shall we? So it looks like we have just like a little card here. It says, "May every blessing God can give bring peace around while you live. Forgotten thou will never be." That looks like just an old, like, little card that somebody would send somebody in the mail. This is really nice. This little fan here, you can definitely tell that's got some age to it with the roses. Also embossed. That would be neat framed and put up in a shabby chic farmhouse decor, wouldn't you think? Or room. This says, "Happy birthday, sister," with an old school looking girl on it. A parasol. We've got this frame here, which is really, really nice. Metal, or like really thin aluminum. And then we've got an Easter greetings card. Floral. Oh, look at this. "To a big little niece on her birthday." Very, very cool. So this is a really neat piece of ephemera. This is a vintage record sleeve. As you can see, it features Eddie Fisher. If you all don't know, Eddie Fisher was actually a spokesperson for Coca-Cola, and they sponsored him through his music career. It's got some damage here and there, but it's still a really neat piece, and I had to rescue it. Unfortunately, there was no record. I looked through all of them in this one person's booth, and I just could not find it. So I might just keep the sleeve as is and put it in my ephemera book because I think it is super, super cool. So moving right along here, I found this piece, and it's been sitting there for a while. It's a string puller, or like a string holder, I'm sorry, not a string puller. It's got a really neat decal of a chef on here. No maker's mark. You can hang it on the wall if you want to. And that cost me $4. Again, sorry clown haters, but I absolutely love this little planter. I've never seen one before like this. It was only $6. I didn't think he was too creepy looking. So I found this vintage frying pan, and what attracted me to it, and I've got some small stuff in here that I'd like to share with you all. This says Snow King baking powder. Again, I've never seen anything like that before, so I had to have that. And inside it are a bunch of small goods that I did pay $20 for, and it was for all of it. Hopefully my phone stands up. Okay. So this I didn't realize was a little bit newer. This is from about 1990. It's an Elvis Presley matchbook. Does it say it on there? I know I saw a date on it. 1990, so I was right. So about 30 years old. I might save this and give this to my uncle because he does, I don't know if he collects matchbooks or maybe he just collects Elvis memorabilia. Anyway, I thought he might like that even though it's a little bit newer. So this is a really neat little tin. It says 5 Schrader tire valve cores, and they are actually in there. So I thought that was kind of neat. Good for the junk jar. And here it says Schrader Sun Division of Scoville Manufacturing Company Incorporated in Brooklyn, New York. So that was definitely neat. So this is actually, I wasn't sure what it was, but then I think I did some research, and this is actually a police badge. And I thought that was really neat. Never seen one like that before. And it's an older one, I believe. I found a vintage tie clip with a crab. If you guys don't know, crabs are, I think a crab is the Maryland, I think it's like the mascot. I think that's what they call it, or the Maryland crabs. I found these old license plate pieces. I know that they gave these out with your car back in the day. And then with it also came, it looks like a gold dollar or something like that. So I don't know how old that is. I wonder if it says it's for Crown. Crown motor oil. I thought that was really neat. So that's going to be a junk jar item. And I found this little whistle, which I thought was really unique. I love that design right there. Maybe it was a policeman's whistle. I don't know. But I thought it was really, really neat. And it's really light metal, so it's probably like a cast aluminum or something. Now, this was probably my favorite piece. I found a 7-Up pencil topper. Look at the colors and the graphics of that. You just don't get quality and bright graphics like this anymore. So I guess this was a little promotional giveaway for the product. I apologize if that is faded or fuzzy. There we go. It's a little bit more clear now, but I absolutely love that. And then here is that frying pan for the Snow King baking powder. Again, I know I showed this already, but there was stuff in here and I couldn't turn the handle well enough so you guys could see it. Have you all ever seen anything like this before? I know I haven't. For $2 a piece, I got, I believe, 10 pieces of sheet music. But you got 2 for $2, so about $1 a piece. So this one is for How About You and Babes in Broadway, starring Mickey Rooney and Judy Garland. And on the back, I thought this would be absolutely fantastic for 4th of July, President's Day, any patriotic holiday. It's got all kinds of different stars on it. I recognize a few of them. I see Dorothy Lamour. I see Veronica Lake. Bob Hope is on here. There are a bunch of people on here that are very famous. I'll get a little close-up for you so you can see them better. But I just could not resist that one. I love, love, love that. Next, we've got 2 pieces of sheet music that have Rita Hayworth on it. You guys know how much I love Rita Hayworth. And I don't know if that's an actual autograph or if that was something that was, like, stamped. I think this person, I don't know. But I love the imagery of Rita Hayworth on here. And on the back, we've got another one for You Were Never Lovelier with Fred Astaire and Rita Hayworth, along with Adolphe Menjou and Xavier Cugat. Love, love, love that. And Rita Hayworth was, ooh, baby, baby, back in the day. This one would be fantastic to frame for Valentine's Day. It's 1,000 Violins from the Paramount picture, The Great Lover, with Bob Hope and Rhonda Fleming. How cool would that be displayed if you frame it up and put it up with a bunch of vintage Valentine stuff? I could not say no to that. And on the back of this one, we've got You Do, Mother Wore Tights in Technicolor with Betty Grable and Dan Daly. As you all know, Betty Grable had her legs insured for $1,000. Or no, $1 million. It was there's a reason they called them the $1 million legs, Vinny. You should know that by now. So those were a really great find. I love these. So I found this rather unique figurine. I paid $10 for it. It's 3 children sitting on what looks like a turned over pot. What makes it unusual is the fact that we have an African-American child amid 2 white children, which is rather unusual, and I definitely think this has some age to it, probably from the Victorian era, just judging by the way the kids are dressed. Again, would you have bought this for $10? Because I thought it was so unique and so different, and not something that pops up very often. And the last piece, and probably my favorite of the stuff that I picked up this go around, is this really awesome mid-century spaghetti-looking purse. Now, it is not raised spaghetti, it is just incorporated into the vinyl design. I did pay up for this. I paid $20 for it. It was on sale from $40. I just thought it was super unique. I've never seen a purse like this before, and I've bought and sold quite a few of them in the past. So it's a black purse, and it's got gold spaghetti in it. Let me go ahead and open it up for you so you can see the name. So it is by Style Mark by Mutter Pearl. It was made in the United States. Again, this piece is excellent, and it is really clean on the inside. I mean, it's got a little bit of wear and tear and dirt, but other than that, this piece is in great shape. So what do you all think about this? Now, I have done a little bit of research on this brand, and I did not see a purse like this up for sale. So I'm not sure whether I'll be listing it on eBay or if I will save it for a live sale. So that is everything that I would like to share with you all from my trip to Frederick. Let me know down below in the comments section, what were your favorite items from this haul? So that's all I have for you today. Be sure and give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure and click the bell next to the subscribe button if you'd like to get notified when new videos are uploaded. Be sure and check me out on Instagram, the link to it is down below as well, where you will see pictures of items to come in future haul videos. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!